Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Dr. Daniel here, and it's a beautiful morning. Today we have quite some work to do. So it's quite early in the morning and we want to take a roll call. Would it be called roll call? No, certainly not. It's a count of the goats and the sheep. That's what we're going to be doing this morning. Now, because it's really morning, we still have dew on the grass. And it's very hard for the goats, especially the goats and the sheep, to move inside the dew. You know, if you try to get them to move, they're just going to remain standing. So what you're going to do is that you're going to count them from their house. But it's going to be a bit harder because we have very little space inside the shed where they are staying. It's going to be really, really hard, but not like we have an option. So let's move in. You can see that I have notebooks where I take all my stock and write down everything. Anyway, let's not waste time. Let's go on and do that. By the way, the guys have just been milking, so you can see the animals over here. There's a cow right here that's breastfeeding. You can see that she's breastfeeding her baby. The baby is actually quite grown. And then you have another cow over here with a missing horn. Has a missing horn. One of the horns got damaged. It got injured, so we had to cut it off. And then we have a colleague here getting done with the milking of a cow. You can see right here. We milk manually with our hands, and you need to have the calf very close by, very, very close by, to stimulate the mother to produce the milk. Otherwise, you'll get nothing. And also you can see this one, the one that I said had a short horn. It has the youngest baby in the group, the youngest calf in the group. And it's quite hostile, so it's moving away with the baby. Doesn't want anyone to get close. Enough of the cows, right? Moving right through the cattle shed to go and count the goats and sheep. You see, before we milk the cows manually using hands, yeah? Because the biggest problem on the farm right now is electricity, power, and using machinery and things like that. And the guys are also not trained in using them. So right now, we've been using hands, but they're working just fine, yeah? So what we do is that we release the calves. The calves stimulate the mothers to release the milk. And once they release the milk, then we can come and milk, you know, collect the milk in buckets, and then after that we sieve it, give it to someone who comes to purchase it, and they take it off the farm. And then they sell the milk, yeah? So we sell it to someone who also sells it. And it's quite easy. I haven't tried it out actually. Someday I want to try it out. And when I try it out, I'll sure share it on the channel. All right, on to the goats. You can see the goat area over there. Before we had planned to have the goats moving, rotating in this entire area. But then we noticed that the whole place is too squeezed. You know, we have the goat shed here. We have the place where we did brood our chickens from last time. We have the cattle shed here. We have a store there. We have the chicken house over there in the background. So to build a goat house right here, it just wouldn't make sense. Especially considering we have, you know, 400 acres. It was just a stupid decision. So we decided to move the goat house to another place, which is quite far away, about 150-200 meters away from here. So we just decided to let go of this area. Right here we have some goat manure that we put after we clean out the goat house every day. It's very, very nice manure, very nice for the garden. So we keep cleaning it. But anyway, let's get in. You can see the goats right here. And the way in is really messy, you can see, yeah? It's really, really messy. I will get in, and you can see them right here. So we're going to count them. Counting them is not going to be very easy. It's going to be quite some work. We need to get them into an isolated place, all of them, and then we start getting them out one by one. So I think I want to get onto that right away. Here we have a sick kid. This is a kid of a goat, and it's certainly not fine. It's about a month old, and I've been told that it's been ill for quite some time, you know. So I think we're going to give it some medication. It doesn't feed. We have to feed it using a bottle. Literally bottle feed it every time. So it's certainly not well. A month old, weak like this. I think we're going to inject it. Let me go and get some antibiotic and we dose it just a little bit. It should be ill, and it's quite hard to find out exactly what's wrong. So I've got my drugs over here and a syringe. You can see the syringe. It's quite a big syringe. It's a 10 ml syringe, and it has a needle right at the top here. It's a short needle. Since the goat is a small one, I think this will work. Then here we have drugs. Yeah, I'm not a vet doctor, but I certainly understand what the drugs do, because they're literally human drugs just being used in animals. This is gentamicin. Yeah, this is gentamicin, and it will be given IM or subcutaneous. I think I'll give this one subcutaneous. Then subcutaneous means just under the skin. Then over here we have oxytetracycline. This one will be given IM. I'll be giving half a ml each. And this is, I don't know if you'd call this a drug. This is a vitamin, yeah, a multivitamin. It's really for decreasing the stress for the animals and things like that. This will also give IM, intramuscular, yeah, to the kid. So let's do something. I'll probably just first flush out the syringe because it has been used before, and then inject them. Okay, finished treating the little kid. Hopefully it will get better. I really hope it gets better. We don't want to lose it. Certainly don't want to lose it. So we've just noticed that there is just no way that we're going to manage to count the goats from in here. Oh my God, the house flies. It's such stress. But it comes with the package of being a farmer inside here. Anyway, we want to take the goats down to the crush, and then we shall be able to count them from there. It's easier to count them from there. Over here, it's just too chaotic and we don't have the space. Right there is a tunnel through which you can count them as they go out one by one. So that's what you're going to do. First, we need to remove the little ones because they won't be able to move to the crush. They're just too little. They'll stress you for nothing. Okay, so now we have the goats inside the area, the goats and the sheep inside the area. You can see them, and so we're going to count them. It's going to be a straightforward thing, you know, just get them to move through the crush. I don't know if they move through the crush. You have to decide. And then I just keep, you know, writing sticks, you know, write down in a book, goat, sheep, goat, sheep, goat, sheep, like that. In the end, I'll just count them after all of them I've done. It should take quite a short time, hopefully. Yeah, but let's get started. guys, so we are finally done. Quite tired. I thought it would be quick, like 30 minutes. No, it wasn't 30 minutes, it was quite some time. So it's quite tiring, but I'm done. You can see that we have no goats inside the crush anymore, and all of them are now outside. They are feeding on the outside. So I'll just go and do a count, like, you know, count all the tallies that I've had, and then I'll tell the number of animals we have. I'll actually put it in the channel. I'll put it right here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. Lots of love. Bye bye.